I'm out here and that's number one, getting this thing ready, man. Finna take out along for the journey. I'm finna get to do some and get everything ready out here, man, to plant these purple hood peas. I'm gonna plant some squash, some tomatoes, some watermelons, cucumbers, all that good stuff, y'all. So y'all just ride along with me, man. I'm gonna show y'all how this thing works and how I get down. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Matter of fact, let me move so y'all can see everything. Set this back some. I don't want to run over it with the traffic. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going on here and take y'all for a close ride. Let y'all what this do up close and personal. What they say? Oh my gosh. Yeah, out here getting it in. Alright, now we finna put this thing in gear. Hit that PTO. And let's go. Alright, let me flip this camera around. What that tiller does, it breaks up the soil better for your root systems and everything. Like that machine right there, that's a disc. That's how I break the top hand of the soil. That's how I break it up. But it breaks up into like big clumps and clods. So you have to get the tiller and then drag your tiller across to break up the clods and break everything down and make it nice and sandy so you can plant good. Because if it ain't broke up good, you ain't gonna get no good germination. But when you take your time and chew that ground up like that, you see the difference in this side and that side. You see the difference? Yeah, man, I started out, man, I'm gonna give y'all some history on my life, man. Since I'm out here riding slow and we got time, man, look, I'm gonna take it back to the beginning. 1979, Parkland Hospital, Dallas, Texas. That's where I was born. Actually, I think I almost came out across Westmoreland, but I made it to the hospital. But anyway, so my mama, she was real young, bless her heart, so she couldn't take care of me like talking about, so my great grandmother and my auntie, them two, they were raising me up and taking care of me. Well, I was mainly with my auntie at first, her and my Uncle Leroy, good dude. And they stayed out there in Oak Cliff. I can't quite remember what area of Oak Cliff, but I just know she stayed out there in Oak Cliff. And him and her, they had like a little band. They used to play the guitars and go singing and all of that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Leroy got to messing around with some women. I guess ain't friends were messing around too, and they both like to drink. So they bust up, needless to say. So after they bust up, my Aunt Frances, she moved to my great grandmother's house over there, across Hampton in West Dallas. And that's where I was staying with her, and she was taking care of me and stuff. And then, man, my Aunt Frances, she was something else. She used to go to these little bootlegs or whatever. Back in the day in West Dallas, they didn't have no liquor there, no beer, no nothing. And they used to have like little bootleg juke joints, what they used to call them. And man, say, I used to be all up in the bootleg juke joints with my Aunt Frances. I ain't bullcorning, man. She used to have me all up in them things. I'm a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I was up and up, man, learning how to play dominoes, watching men shoot dice, everything. So, you know, I kind of grew up fast out there. And oh, look at that grub worm. Anyway, so I kind of grew up fast out that way. And, well, her stuff, she started getting, you know, a little bit better on the drink or whatever. And my great-grandmother, she had reconnected with my great-grandfather again. They got back married. And they were like in their 60s and 70s or something. Well, they took me in and brought me down here to the woods, man. And I've been doing this country stuff ever since. Ever since. I think I came down here when I was like 8. No, I was younger than that. Shit, I came down here, I was probably about like 5 or 6. Man, I'm telling you too, this is the best way to make money in the country. The best way. Get you some land and use that land, plan on that land. You can make $6,000 off of an acre of Purple Hull peas. I ain't telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you what I know. You can make so much money off of land in the country. That's what we're working. Just beat that ground up. And I'm gonna give y'all a tip too. When you plant Purple Hull peas, this is a secret tip. Don't tell nobody I told you. Look, soak your peas first. I don't know, depending on how big you do it. Now, this right here is like a 1/4 acre patch. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like a 5-gallon bucket, 5-gallon bucket, fill it up half full with peas. And then I'm gonna put some water over that until it rises over the peas. And I'm gonna let it sit for maybe about 5-6 hours, at least until they start swelling. And when them peas start swelling, I'm gonna drain that water off of them. And then I'm gonna come out here and plant them, cover them up. Within 3 days, you're gonna have something popping out the ground already, looking at your money. Believe me, I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Nothing about this country shit. Man, if y'all love this country stuff, man, y'all like this, Y'all share, subscribe, man. It's free. Nah, it's a Mahindra. Yeah, it's a little old Mahindra. I miss my John Deere. Man, who damn German Shepherd is this just showed up? A big one too. Hold on, boy. Where you at? I don't want to have to bang on you. I hope you're friendly. Is you friendly, boy? Where your people from, man? Where your people at? Y'all see this? The damn German Shepherd just pops up on my place. Big mother too. But he cool. He don't look like he want no problem. That's crazy, man. And he just walking around like he been here before. Like he looking for something, y'all. He looking for something or somebody. That's crazy. Wow, man. Billy D Outdoors TV, baby. You never know what you might see. You might see a runaway German Shepherd. You might see, ain't no telling what you might see. Ah, please, man. That joker big. Now, I don't believe in, shooting animals that just show up out here, you know what I'm saying, unless they show they self-aggressive or something like that. Or if it's a coyote. Now, if it's a coyote, I shoot his ass on sight. I am coyote prejudiced. Very racist towards coyotes. Checking around that smoker for leftovers. God dang it, Rusty. Ain't no leftovers on that smoker, baby. Whenever I bring it off, it's gone, Jack. I ain't playing, man. I bring that thing off the pit, boy, they be on it. Yeah, they be on it, man. Them two big head boys I got, boy, they eat. Yeah, I tell you what though, Rusty. I'm finna get ready to open up my own little barbecue spot. It's gonna be called Smooth Mouth, Billy D's Smooth Mouth Barbecue, man. My slogan gonna be, you ain't gotta have no teeth to eat my meat. Put it in your mouth, roll it around, and swallow it down. Yeah, baby. Yeah. They gonna love that. She say, I don't need no teeth to eat my meat. Eat your meat. Well then how I'm gonna chew it and swallow it? Well, you don't need to chew it. Just stick the meat in your mouth, roll it around, and swallow it. That's all you gotta do. Billy D's Smooth Mouth Barbecue, baby. Yo. Yeah, baby. Say what? Man, I'm a character, man. I'm a country. I'm laid back, man, you know what I'm saying? A little dirt on my boots type fella. But I'm a character all at the same time too, man. But I just like the country stuff. I don't want to be nobody else's character. You know what I'm saying? I'm just my own character. Trying to look to see where that damn German Shepherd went to, y'all. I ain't lying, that damn German Shepherd was big. And my dumb ass, I done left the heat. I done left the heat over there on the chair. Cause I ain't want it to bounce up off me on the tractor. Or accidentally go off and shoot my own self in the ass. Shit. So yeah, I'm trying to find out where he went. Because he might have been crazy. Because there's been some, a couple animals around here that got some rabies. So yeah, I don't trust the dog. He looked like he was friendly. But then too, it looked like he was looking for something. That joker go to squeaking when you make that short turn like that. It'll put it in the bind. Man, that peach tree, not peach tree, but pear tree right there. Man, believe it or not, that joker 2.5 years old, man. Okay, the deer is 8. I'm talking about 8 it down to like a stem. And that joker bounced back. I was so amazed, man. I was amazed. That joker bounced back. Yeah, I got a water line right here. That's why I ain't messing with that. See now the tilling of it and everything, what I'm doing right now, that's the easy part. When I get through tilling this joker up, that's when the work begins. Y'all gonna see some work, man. That's where you're gonna learn something. Cause I'm gonna have to get out here with a hoe, with a rake, and make me some rows, man. Now when I had my big John Deere, before it threw a ride on me, but when I had it, I had a hitch that would hitch up to it and make rows. This is cultivated. That's the tree I'm talking about. You see how it's coming back? But yeah, I had an attachment that would make my roads for me. But now I can't use that attachment on this little Auburn engine. So man, I'm gonna have to get out there and do it old school style. Man, no, I don't get no hogs up here. I'm up on top of the hill. Down in the bottoms, they got them hogs bad down there, but they don't come up this way, man. They did one summer, no, it wasn't summer. It was like the fall, because I was bow hunting. And I was in my bow stand, and I seen I just seen that German Shepherd again. Yeah, and I seen something moving in the bushes, in the underbrush. At first, I thought it was some coyotes. And I'm already drawn back, and I was ready. And man, all of a sudden, them jokers came out the woods, man, right up under my stand. And I shot two of them. Boom! Dropped that joker down, man. The other one, it came, when it came through, it came straight towards my stand. And I shot him like in the top of his back. Man, that arrow went straight through his back and stuck in the ground. That joker laid down. Boom! They were nice eating size, too. They sure made some good sausage. I mixed it up with some deer meat. Oh my God. Man, that old smoker right there, that joker there done won me a few competitions, man. I need to show my baby some love and paint her up. But she a workhorse. I can milk a whole cow on that joker, half at a time. But definitely a hog. Yeah, and I go over this joker multiple times. Make sure everything is tilled up good. So when I get to making my rolls, I ain't got no tension. Everything is smooth, like it's supposed to be. Yeah, man, them hogs, boy, they'll tear your field up, man. And I mean, I'm gonna say 15 minutes down the road, down that road right there, little blacktop, about 15 minutes. And it's hogs crazy down there. I'm talking about hogs, mammy. Yeah, I'm busting the shaw right. Man, I'm planting some purple hull peas. I'm gonna plant some squash, some okra, cucumbers, some pinto beans, and I'm gonna do some watermelons also. I'm thinking about adding some cantaloupe. And the only reason why I'm planting cantaloupe is because a bunch of people have been asking me, why you don't grow no cantaloupe? My customers be wanting to buy that shit. But I be like, man, it's only like 3 or 4 of y'all that want cucumbers. I mean, that want them damn, you know what I was trying to get at. And I'm like, man, I sell more purple hull peas than I do anything. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, well, we want this. I'm like, all right, I'll tell you what, I grow some of them this year. So I'm gonna try to grow some. But my watermelons, them over there, man, they be good if I can keep the deers out of them. So if I mean, but I heard them deers love cantaloupe too. So, man, I don't know. So you gotta worry about the deer and the coon, the crow and the coyote when you're growing watermelons. A damn coon will sit there and scratch a hole in it and dig down out in it, eat all the meat out the watermelon and leave that hole right there like that. I said, boy, that coon ain't about to do this, boy. Hell, boy, that coon hell, I'm telling you. Then the coyote, he gonna sit there and scratch to death and bite on it and bite on it and scratch on it and bite on it. And you can tell, because you can see all them bite marks around the side of it. Then you got the crows. They don't even let the watermelon get ripe. I seen a couple little pearls trying to grow on that booger. That's what I'm talking about. I might eat 1 or 2 pearls this year. Now that pear tree right there be flooded. It be flooded. I'm talking about flooded with pearls. That jug will be hanging down. The branch will be hanging down so low. It be so full of pearls. Wow, to kill so many deer on that pipeline down through there. It's crazy. That's why they deer be coming eating my that's why they be coming eating my peas. But they don't understand. That's why I shoot them like I do. Because they be eating my peas. I might let them make it one year if they let me make it. All I would do is just knock off one. Donate me 1 deer. And I'll leave y'all alone if you leave my peas alone. Yeah. Nah, they don't play fair. They don't know how to bargain with you. They come out here and eat all your dang peas up. Last year they ate my peppers too. I was like, damn, why? I didn't even know deer eat peppers. I ain't lying, man. I've been in these woods for a long time, man. And I ain't never heard of nobody talking about deer eating their peppers. Then last year, I'm growing these nice little peppers, man. They started coming out nice. I'm talking about looking good. Next morning, I came, I heard my peppers gone. All I see is deer hoof tracks. All I see is tracks. Man, I was so mad. So like I say, man, I'm gonna be doing this, making my roads by hand this year, so I'm gonna have to make sure I till this up very nice, very fine. is a tip for y'all. The honeysuckles are bloomed out. So what does that mean, guys? Do y'all know? I'm gonna tell you. The brim are biting at the bank. They bed up and they are spawning. Yes, that's what that means. You gotta be a real loud country boy to know that kind of stuff, man. Real talk. You can go right to the brand, wherever you got some big brim at, wherever your lake's at or whatever, ponds or creeks, y'all need to be hitting them up, man. That's if they ain't flooded. All the lakes and rivers and everything like that down my way are flooded. Caddo flooded, Lake of the Pines flooded. I think Cross Lake is flooded too. Man, save, yeah. So Merval is up high. Yeah, all the lakes around here are up. But if you know you a good old pond or something, somebody got some good ponds or you got a pond with some big brim in it, it's the time to be out catching. Which I ain't gonna be fishing for a while. I got my work cut out for me, man. This stuff right here is work. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, right now this like I told you, this is the easy part. Doing this right here. But that real part is gonna come in where I get to making the roads, planting the seeds, covering the seeds up. All that old kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's where the work come in at. That's where the discipline and the dedication, all that, the blood, sweat, and the tears. And the tears, that come at night after you get out the shower and you get in the bed around about 2 o'clock in the morning, you wake up with a cramp in your damn Charlie horse. A Charlie horse in your... Say, man. Hey, boy, I'm telling you. Blood, sweat, and tears. That old good old dirt. Yeah, I got you now. I raise that joker up when I make that real sharp turn so it don't be doing all that squeaking. Yeah, but my first year doing this, off this field up here, but I planted everything that you see that's green. I had planted everything. I made, and then back there on the other side over there too, I had all that planted. Man, I made $6,000, man, just off this right here. The first year I started. And so that's why I say, man, you got some land in the country. Ain't no reason why you should be broke. No reason. There's too many hustles in the country. Legal hustles at that. Hey man, I can dig it. I understand that. But I'm telling you, look, I get on that dang lawnmower and I be swerving like I'm on a tractor. You know what I be acting like I'm on Mario Kart. I'm Donkey Kong. I'm swinging on that little. My wife said that day, she's like, dang, baby, look like you need a seatbelt on that lawnmower. I was like, man, leave me and my Bud Light lawnmower alone, baby. We good. Just hard. I got the wheel. For real, man. You gotta jump on that yard work early. Well, I don't know where you at, but I'm over here in East Texas. Boy, it's already getting hot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I done been up since about 4:30 this morning, but man, it's hot. I'm telling you. I'm drinking on cold coffee. Yeah, man. I'm talking about with the ice in it. I told myself, I said, man, I ain't gonna drink no dang iced coffee. They got all this on. Just give me, man, look. I threw it around and my wife had one and I tasted it. Dang, it blew my mind. Blew my mind. I said, I'm gonna drink this. I can do this. Man, that was a big spider on the ground over there, y'all. I'm talking about a big spider. Like one of them big old wolf spiders or something. Man, speaking of wolf, what y'all think about the dang the dire wolf coming back? I don't think that's a good idea. This shoe. I told you gonna start eating people. Oh hell, you in Bama? Oh yeah, you down here too. Yeah, shit, yeah, you hot. You ought to be hot. What y'all temperature gonna look like this evening? I think ours gonna get up to 85, something like that. But that ain't hot though. You from down here, you understand when it's hot. It be down 110 degrees. Heat index 115, 120. Boy, shit, it's south side for real, Jack. Yeah, it's south side. That joker up and eating. I had this joker looking like a pretty baseball field. How they had their dirt all fluffy and powdery. That's what I'm going for. So when I actually put my hands to the rake and the hoe, it won't be strenuous. It'll be easy. I can move the dirt around and make my rolls easy. air get thick. That's what, man. That's the only thing I hate about the South, man. You can feel our weather. I ain't talking about like, yeah, you can feel the weather, but now I'm talking about you can feel it on your back. Like it be like when you come out your house, like a layer of weather just sticks on you. You can't get it off. You can't. I don't care what you do, you can't get it off. Yeah, it's a very thick, sticky situation. It's about time for me to eat some breakfast, man. But I'm not gonna stop though. I'm gonna keep going. Man, them blackberries finna get ready to start popping out. I sure am ready. Some people call them dewberries. We call them blackberries. Down here, or over here in East Texas, you know. I'm gonna make me some good old blackberry wine this year. Oh man, Jack. That damn blackberry wine be bussin'. I'm telling you. 1 cup action. 1 cup action, I ain't lying. And then when the muscadine get ready, them grapes, oh man, you talking about some good wine. You can't buy that out of Walmart. It don't come in a box. Man, I made some homemade strawberry, blackberry, watermelon, wine. Man, all them flavors mixed up together, all them fruits mixed up together, man. When I tell you, when that joker was making and it was bubbling, I had to keep like releasing the gas on it. And when look, I went into the first night and I was like, damn, this joker here might pop. Cause I had put like a big stretchy rubber glove over the top. And man, that joker looked like it was about to, I'm talking about the explode, the plastic jug and the damn glove was about to pop. And I'm like, man, it ain't gonna blow. I went in the restroom. The next thing I heard was poop. And my son came running off in there to the restroom. He was like, Dad, I think your punch off in there blew up. I said, what? So I went over there to see what he was talking about. Man, I had dang fruit popped everywhere, man. Hey, but then I got everything cleaned up, together back up, and then I got a bigger, like a balloon type deal, and put on it and sealed around the top of that jar. And then everything worked out all right, man. When I tell you that was some strong shit, man. I had made it in let me see, that was in like the summer. I made it like in the beginning of August. Okay, and then I didn't drink it until deer season. Well, no, it was the winter time of deer season. Around kind of like November the 15th or the 16th, something like that. That's when I cracked it open. And when I cracked it open, I could have swore I heard some say, "You messed up." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't heard nothing." I put me a couple of cubes of ice in the cup, poured me a big old fat cup. Went out there to my box stand, set the rifle down on the counter. I leant back in the box stand, sipped my wine, wind blowing in my face. I lit me a Black and Mild. I'm sitting there, I'm sipping, I'm smoking, I'm sipping, I'm smoking. Next thing I know, unbeknownst to me, the damn deer, they was sitting over there watching me the whole time. I ain't know no deer out there. I'm buzzing like a mother. I'm on that thing. That dang homemade wine, boy, it was on me. I was leaned back in the chair. I was set back, but I was comfortable. Man, I ain't lying, but I'm sitting over there. By the time I kind of came back to, I'm opening my eyes and I'm looking, and I see like 3 deer out there, just chilling. 3 does. It looked like it was a couple bucks down the line. They was kind of posturing each other like they was to get ready to fight. But down here in East Texas in November, from the 12th to like the 20th, or no, I'm gonna say the 26th, man, that's when they rutting. Them bucks be all over the place down here at that time. Every time I go to make that turn, that joker go to whistling. Man, and I'm gonna tell you too, Rusty, if you still in here, man, it's crazy how people are joining my live and be peeking, but don't be speaking. Man, hit the like button, add a comment. If you don't know what I'm doing, ask me what I'm doing, cause I sure tell you. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Hype your favorite country boy up. Yeah, hype me up, man. Way of life, man. Country boy. Oh, Rusty be holding it down. Hey, what's up, Rusty? Man, when I blow up and start getting monetized, man, I'm gonna make you a moderator, man. Yeah, damn right. That's how we do it, man. Us South boys, man, we gonna hold it down and stick it out together, man. That's what it do, man. That's why I be trying to tell people, man, the whole world got a bad misconception of the South, man. It ain't what they think. Now, maybe it used to be, but it ain't what they think no more. It's all about what you do and how you do it, how you treat your next brother, man. That's what it's about down here, man. Work hard, turn the dirt, make that shit make money. That's all it is, man. But then too, I can only speak from my experiences down here in the South. That's what it is for me. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing, man, about 3 or 4 more passes on both sides. Because I'm going to do my roads a long ways this year, north to south, instead of going east to west. And the only reason why I do that is because just in my mind, I like to change up every year. Some years I don't even plant some parts of my field. And the reason why is because I be trying to let my field rest. Let all the nutrients and everything build back up in your soil. Let the roots and everything get back established. Let it, let it breathe, let it rest. You can't keep forming the same ground year after year. Them plants, they draw nutrients from your soil. So you gotta do something soon to replenish that. If not, you're gonna have a burnt out spot. Yes, it'll still grow some stuff, but it ain't gonna grow into its full potential. Especially when you're growing something like purple hull peas. Something that takes a whole lot of phosphorus, and that's what's in my ground, a lot of phosphorus. So that right there is what you need to motivate, your green count, like your stems and your leaves. And then phosphorus, that helps your blooms and your fruits or your vegetables. That's why I think the best fertilizer to get or to use and the cheapest is Triple 13. Because it got an equal balance of that. To start your plants with, let me make that plain. If you starting your plants, hold on, let me lift that up. If you starting your plants and you putting them in the ground with your seeds, that's Triple 13 time. That's when you put your Triple 13 down in the hole with it. And then you cover it up. And when it's gonna pop up quick, get the sprout. Like I told you too, soak them peas before you plant them for about a half a day in a 5-gallon bucket. Well, depending on how much you're trying to plant. Me, I'm planting a lot, so I put it in a 5-gallon bucket, half full. Then I fill it up, cover up the top of it with water. And then I let it sit a half a day. When they start swelling up, getting big, that's when I come out here and I go and put them in their rows, and then I'll cover them up with the fertilizer, with the Triple 13. Boom. Then when you done with that, just sit back, water everything in, and watch it grow. In 3 days, they're gonna be popping up out the ground because they done already started sprouting when you were putting them in the water. Just like before you cook pinto beans. Now I don't know how y'all people cook pinto beans out there, but like me, I wash them and I clean them out, and then I soak them for like, shoot, man, until they get fat. When they get fat, they soften up, and then you drain that water off and put them off in that pot, and put your stuff with it that you like to cook your beans with. Now, when I'm cooking fresh peas or fresh beans, I ain't gotta do that. That's why I love pinto beans, man. Fresh pinto beans out the garden, I eat them sometime if they come out the store, out the bag, all dried up. But mostly, the majority, I want to eat a fresh batch. They don't even be the same color. They be like a light green, some of them kind of pinkish, with like green specks in them. And then and when you cook them, they make their own little liquor, man, that's so good, man. They got like a little hint of sweet taste to it or something. Man, I'm telling you, fresh pinto beans are the best pinto beans to have. But I charge a lot for them though, because it takes it's $45 a bushel for a purple hub. Okay. Now for a bushel of pinto beans, you're gonna be looking at $65 because you take so many of them little summer guns to get a bushel. See, purple hub peas come in a long, skinny pod, about as long as my fingertip down to the bottom of my thumb knuckle about there. Sometimes they longer than that, depending on how much good weather I done got. Yeah, already. Yeah, man. Yeah, you right on that, boy. It's always gonna be some ignorance. Yeah, shit. Hey, look. It can't be intelligence without ignorance. Think about that. Yeah, so it's got to be some ignorance somewhere. But it's okay, though. I thought I got that old thing up. I was looking at something I just ran up. Well, I ain't run over it. It was a while ago. I'm glad it didn't poke a hole in my tire. Man, I got too far over to the right. And when I got over to the right, that joker did the fool on me. It's all right. I know where it's at now. Yeah, man, but then too, at the end of the day, man, with this right here, man, I love it, man. Anytime you can do some work and sit back and see your work when it's accomplished, say, man, you look back at that thing, you say, man, I did that, man. I did that. Look at what I did. God told that fool Adam a long time ago, man, you're going to have to work, you're going to have to grind, you're going to have to get it, man. You want something, man. You want to eat, you're going to have to work. You have to till the soil. Man, I'm out here tilling the soil right now, man. Real life. Head first. I go making that turn again. It'll tell you when it don't want you to turn right. Man, I started not to tell y'all what happened to my apple tree that I had out here, but I'm gonna tell you. I was out here one day, man, and I had just planted the apple tree about 2 weeks before I did what I'm gonna tell you. So I'm out here and I'm gonna get ready to plant, and I was out here in the tractor. And so I had me some good old iced tea, and it was fresh and cold, and I was sitting there drinking it. And well, as the midst of while I was drinking it, I guess my cup missed my lip. And all that cold tea had pulled down my hot chest. And man, you know, you're gonna jump like, ugh, and flinch. Well, when I did that, you know, I looked down, I was trying to wipe it up off me, and ran over my dang tree, man. God, no. It was too late. I stopped right on top of that damn tree. Shit. I said, oh no, man. I'm tripping, man. Hold on. Telling y'all about the dang apple tree. I ain't even lowered my dang thing, man. It's lowered now. God dang it. There I go. But yeah, no, I did that. That stuff was crazy. That thing was crazy, man. Well, I ain't lying. My stomach touching my back. God dog it. Man. I don't run off diesel. See? But you know how it is, man. When you're trying to get something done, you be trying to get it done. It's supposed to rain this Sunday. So I'm trying to get everything tilled up right, and then get my seeds in the ground so it can get some of that good Lord water. Because rain is a good thing. Oh yeah, that boy was lying when he made this song. Rain is a very good thing. Unless you're trying to go fishing and it's raining and thundering and lightning, then I'll be cussing in. That thing, where to go? I'm right back on the ground. By that green wire back there, it's like a little plant ride, like you know where you ground your power box. I had power out here at one time because I had like a little shed out here, and I thought I pulled that thing up, but I see I didn't. So I'm gonna have to come back out here with a chain and lift that thing up. But for now, I'm just going around it. And how I'm gonna make my rows, I'm gonna get out here with the rake, and I'm gonna rake up the dirt. And well, first you get the hoe, turn it sideways, pull back your dirt, pull it up, make a mound, and then you get that rake, smooth everything out, make that mound look nice and neat. Get all your loose grass out of it. Throw that to the side, throw it in the middle, because you'll rake that down and throw it away or whatever. And then after you make them rolls out like that, that's why this year I'm going to do them this way, short ways, instead of going long ways. But last year I had the help of a good John Deere. This year I don't have that because it went down on me, so I can't use the attachment that I got for it. I think I got down on this end pretty good. I'm gonna focus my concentration up there where I've been turning around at, and make sure I go across it like this to make sure that it done got good and filled up. But like I say, I'm gonna be out here with a hoe and a shovel. You might as well call me a pimp, because I'm out here with the hoe and a rake. And I ain't playing either. Yeah. Tell that hoe to come back with all my peas. Put my peas in my pocket. straight across it, crisscross it. And when I get through crisscrossing, it'll be time to do some dang road walking. Just like life, anything you want, if it's work, you gotta grind for it. So, yes, I gotta grind. But see, when it comes to planting and picking and all that, I got help. I got 2 boys and a wife. Put them jokers to work, Jack. Oh, Dad, we love peas. They taste so good, baby. Make some of my peas. Yeah, okay. Yeah, come on out here. Come out. Push it down, push it down. Yeah, that thing busting it down, Jack. And I just got that tiller to match this tractor. The last tiller I had, that I got, is too big for, it won't even fit. This tractor here ain't got enough horsepower, to make it do nothing. Now, who is he and where he coming from and to? I don't know who them people is. It ain't the police. This is no man land over here. I wouldn't worry about it if it was the police. Ah, I see some mist. Ah, them the road crew or somebody. Okay. Or the county, I mean to say. Get that dirt up, baby. Good job. Get that dirt. See, I was gonna plant all that over there too. But I started thinking about it. I said, man, do I really want to do all that? I say, last time, a lot of stuff went dead on me and dried out because I wasn't able to get to it. But I was still making so much money off of what I was able to pick. So it was like, dang, man, you know. And then once peas get so big, the deer ain't gonna eat them. Like when they first start turning green, before they get purple, the deer eat them up. You'll come out there and you'll find half a pea, just ate up. But yeah, man, thanks for this. Can't leave them out there. But when they dried up, I should have been out there picking them up and saving them for the next year so I could plant them. But I didn't get a chance to do that because we had some things going on in the family at the time. My great-grandmother, the lady I was telling y'all about that raised me in the beginning, she had passed right during harvest time. I had told her, I was like, Mama, I grew some purple hull pea this year in my 3rd year doing it, baby. She was like, boy, I told you you can do it. You know, she was all proud of me and this, that, and the other. And man, she passed away. And that's been what, 3 years? No, going on 4 years now in June. And that was right on the harvest of picking up my peas and everything. So it kind of hit me hard because, like I say, that was the lady that raised me, man. So it put me out of commission for about 3-4 days. And then we got a storm came through right after that. And man, I mean, it was a good one. They with the blowing stuff off the bushes and stuff. and it scattered a bunch of peas and seeds, and I wasn't able to pick them up and gather them like I was supposed to. So that next year after that, I had to go and spend some more money on peas. Well, that was right around COVID when they shut everything down. Man, look, them peas went high. I'm talking about sky high. And in the midst of them going sky high, the demand for them went higher because people was trying to do their own thing, stay natural, you know what I'm saying, eat food where they know where it comes from, right? So boom, people start hitting me up like, hey, you going to do the garden this year? What you gonna do? So I was like, okay, boom. So now I gotta double up. So instead of the seeds costing me a 50-pound bag of Purple Hugs, used to be 4 years ago, it was 180 bucks. Then today, because it went up, today that same 50-pound bag of Purple Hug peas are gonna cost you 235 bucks. So that's why I gotta go up on my Purple Hug peas now. I'm gonna have to sell them for 45 instead of 40. I used to sell them for 40. And then the price of diesel done went up. So I'm gonna have to eat again on that. But at the same time, I really supposed to be charging 50. But I can't see doing nobody like that. I feel like that's too much. Back when me and my great grandma was alive, and when I was young, she used to sell peas and shit for like $25 a bushel. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, so I feel like that's just too much. But then too, I also know what it takes to go into planting it. It takes a lot. It takes your fuel. It takes your equipment. It takes your time. It takes a lot. Boy, them dang honeysuckles smell good in the mug. Dang. Yep, but for you guys that don't know, if you making the garden and you doing some disking and tilling, make sure that you go north and south, then east and west. And do that, repeat that process. If you do it right, one time, one sequence is enough. Depends on your soil also. I got good soil. My soil is not real compacted. It's not no clay. It's clay up under it. Like when it get on down in there, it's clay, but yeah, for the most part, it's not. The topsoil is good and loose. All you gotta do is just go north-south twice. Go east-west twice. You done. That's what I call a sequence. Because you can't just go north-south one lane, north-south one lane, north-south, and then think that's it. No, because some spots of the ground haven't been broke, or some spots of the ground ain't been tilled. So you got to keep going over it. And the easy way to do it is to make you a little grid. Mark you off something on the land, you know what I'm saying? Like, I use a tree and reference that to my garden and be like, okay, boom. I know I need to start there and I need to go this way and return back to that point. See, like what I'm doing, like you see that little skinny tree right there? That's my mark. When I get to that little skinny tree, I do that. And then I just keep straight. And you see, you can tell where you done been already, right? That's your grid. Just work it like that. Keep the outside tile on the inside marker where you last went. Now on this one right here, it's my chair over there in front of my shed. That's my mark over here. I get there, I lift it up. Turn around. Bag this thing up. Then go right back up. Outside tire. Boom. Put it right where I went. And ease right on down. Hold on. I did it again, Rusty. I ain't gonna tell everybody else what I did, but you know. Now, we lower this down. Now let's go down the road. Lift it up when I get by the tree. Back in my track, ease up by the tree that I marked over there. Boom, stop it, lower it, then floor it. Well, it ain't really flooring it, because you don't want to go fast when you're tilling. Disking, you don't have to go fast. I mean, you can go a little faster than you do when you're tilling. When you till, that's kind of like your finishing product. Get to the landmark, raise that joker up again. Now when I make these 2 passes, I'm gonna say 2.5 right here where you see the dirt dart, where the dirt at. And once I get that all that dirt dart off the there, I'll be done with that. And then I'll run over these 2 sides again. And then that'll be it. I'll be done with that. Then I have to come back and make my rolls with my rakes and hoes. Rakes and hoes, rakes and hoes. Gotta have me some rakes and hoes. Rakes and hoes, man. That's the old-fashioned way. Make your own rolls with rakes and hoes. That's some work too, bro. It's not for the lazy, I'm gonna tell you. None of this shit out here is for lazy people. I ain't even lie. You can't be lazy and think you're gonna stay out here in the woods and maintain it. Unless you got a lot of money. If you got a lot of money, you rich, all of that, you privileged and well off, you can come out here and be lazy and just live, offer everybody else the labor and pay them for it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm gonna get out and do mine myself. Man, shit, man. But first, last year I had to rent a tractor. So like I said, my John Deere had went down. Man, they charged me $1,200 to rent the tractor. $1,200 done. $1,200 to rent the tractor, man. And do you know what happened to me? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. My job situation changed, right? So I went to working nights, and I was staying up all night working and sleeping during the day. Well, I didn't have time to show my my garden attention, and man, them deers tore it up. I'm talking about they ate everything. So I lost big that year. Like I told you, that was $1,200 in a tractor rental, and then maybe another $400 in seeds, another $100 in fertilizer. So yeah, that's what, 6, 7. I'm gonna say about $1,800 I lost. Yeah, and we ain't gonna talk about the potential profit margin that I lost. You know, so yeah, man, you gotta have time and attention and love to show to your field, man, and it'll take care of you after that. Well, I got the time. And it's got my full attention. Swerve over this one more time. Oh yeah, this stuff looking pretty out here, man. Ah, it's looking good. I like when a good plan come together. Like I say right now, Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus, please do not let the deer tear up my plants this year. Don't let them eat up my fields, Lord. Let me make it, Lord. Let me make it. I know I ain't been as good as I should, but I'm good as I could, Lord. Man. And I always recognize all I need is just one good year on these peas right here. Hey, now you can make some money off some peas though, y'all. Good money. Got of money suckers. Had that thing in reverse. That's something you never want to do. Never bag up with your tiller down. You gonna mess up something, man. I'm telling you, you will mess up something. Cause your PTO only go one way. Now I'm gonna go and fix me something to eat, and I'm gonna come back out here, and I'm gonna go across it this way. And then after I do that on this end, that'll be it. But then I'll probably get with y'all later on this evening and show y'all how to make some rolls, man. Hey, and Rusty, don't be out there cussing because you're on that lawnmower. Have some fun on that damn thing, boy. Swing and bang, baby. Swing and bang. Hey, think of me when you're on that lawnmower, man. Donkey Kong, boy. On the go-kart. Yo, that's how you gotta be, man. I guess in your case, you'll be a polar bear on a go-kart. Already, man. Well, hey, y'all. YouTubers, I'ma holler at y'all later, man. I got some stuff going on. I need to eat. All right, y'all. Holler at y'all later.